Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Who are you meant to be? Not who they told you to be, not who your doubts whisper you are, but who you know deep down you're destined to become. That's the journey we're talking about today, the journey to your best self. Now, it starts with vision. You've got to see it before you can seize it. If you don't know where you're going, you'll settle for anywhere. So take a moment. Close your eyes if you have to. Picture that person you want to be. How do they carry themselves? What do they stand for? What are they building? That vision is your North Star, and you've got to follow it with everything you've got. Success begins with a clear picture of who you want to be, because clarity is the foundation of achievement. Without a vision, life becomes a series of aimless motions, like wandering through a dense fog with no sense of direction. To truly step into your potential, you must first define it. You have to ask yourself, what does success look like for me? Who do I want to become? And why does it matter? These questions might seem simple, but their answers hold the key to unlocking the life you're meant to live. When you define your vision, you give your life purpose. A vision is more than just a dream. It's a guide, a compass pointing you toward your goals. It's about seeing not only what you want to achieve, but the kind of person you need to become to achieve it. Vision forces you to take a hard look at your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. It requires honesty and courage to confront the gap between where you are and where you want to be. But in that confrontation lies the seed of transformation. Clarity of vision creates focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, pulling us in 1,000 directions. Without a clear vision, it's easy to get sidetracked by fleeting trends, external pressures, or the expectations of others. But when your vision is sharp, it becomes a filter through which you make decisions. You begin to say no to the things that don't align with your purpose and yes to the opportunities that move you closer to it. This kind of focus is what separates those who succeed from those who merely wish for success. Your vision also gives you the strength to endure challenges. The journey toward becoming your best self is not easy. It will test your patience, resilience, and determination. But when you have a clear picture of where you're headed, setbacks become stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. You understand that every detour is part of the process, and you keep moving forward because you're anchored by a purpose greater than the pain of the moment. A powerful vision is also magnetic. It doesn't just inspire you, it attracts the right people, resources, and opportunities into your life. When you're clear about who you are and where you're going, others can see it too. They're drawn to your energy, your commitment, your drive. Whether it's a mentor offering guidance, a team rallying behind your mission, or doors opening unexpectedly, the clarity of your vision creates momentum. But defining your vision isn't a one-time event, it's a dynamic, evolving process. As you grow and experience life, your vision may shift, deepen, or expand. That's not a sign of failure, it's a sign of progress. What matters is that you remain intentional, continuously refining your understanding of what success means to you. Ultimately, success is not about chasing someone else's idea of greatness. It's about creating a life that reflects your unique purpose and potential. And it all starts with defining your vision, a clear, vivid picture of who you want to be and the impact you want to have. When you can see it, you can believe it. And when you believe it, you can achieve it. Transformation is not an overnight phenomenon. It is the result of dedication, consistency, and an unwavering commitment to the process. Too often we fall into the trap of chasing perfection, believing that success demands flawlessness at every step. But the truth is, perfection is not the goal, progress is. To become the best version of yourself, you must embrace the journey, not just the destination, and that means showing up every day with intention and effort, regardless of the obstacles in your path. The process of transformation begins with a decision. You decide that you want something better, whether it's a healthier lifestyle, a thriving career, stronger relationships, or a sense of inner peace. But the decision is just the starting point. What comes next is the work, the consistent actions you take day after day to align your life with your vision. It's not about doing everything right, it's about doing something meaningful every day. even if it's small, even if it's messy. Consistency is where the magic happens. Small, deliberate actions repeated over time compound into extraordinary results. It's not the grand gestures or occasional bursts of effort that create lasting change. It's the simple, everyday choices. It's getting up early to work on your goals, even when you'd rather sleep in. It's choosing the healthier option, even when it's inconvenient. It's practicing your craft, honing your skills, and learning from your mistakes, even when progress feels slow. These seemingly insignificant moments add up, shaping you into the person you aspire to become. Dedication is what keeps you moving forward when the road gets tough. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when you're tempted to quit, when the results don't come as quickly as you'd hoped. It's in those moments that your commitment to the process is tested. Will you give up or will you keep going? Dedication means pushing through the discomfort, the setbacks, and the frustration, trusting that every effort is bringing you closer to your goals, even if you can't see it yet. One of the greatest challenges in committing to the process is overcoming the fear of imperfection. We often hesitate to start or continue because we're afraid of making mistakes, falling short, or looking foolish. But imperfection is not a weakness, it's a natural part of growth. Every misstep is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and improve. Instead of striving for perfection, strive for progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and let your failures teach you instead of define you. Committing to the process also means embracing the idea that transformation is ongoing. There is no finish line, no point at which you've arrived and can stop growing. True transformation is about continuous improvement, a lifelong journey of becoming. When you commit to the process, you're not just working toward a goal, you're cultivating habits, mindset, and character that will serve you for a lifetime. Ultimately, transformation is not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. Dedicate yourself to the process, stay consistent, and trust that every step, no matter how small, is moving you closer to the person you're meant to be. Setbacks are an inevitable part of any journey toward growth and success. They can feel discouraging, even crushing, but their true power lies in what they teach us. Every fall is an opportunity to rise stronger and wiser, and those who embrace setbacks as lessons unlock their potential to achieve greater heights. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about how you respond to it and what you take away from the experience. When a setback occurs, the initial instinct might be to see it as a sign to stop or a confirmation of inadequacy. But setbacks are not stop signs, they are stepping stones. They force you to pause, reassess, and adapt. In doing so, they reveal areas where you need to grow, skills you need to develop, or blind spots you didn't realize you had. These moments, while painful, are among the most valuable teachers you'll encounter. They push you to evolve, often in ways you wouldn't have chosen but desperately need. Embracing setbacks as lessons requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing failure as something to fear or avoid, you begin to see it as part of the process. Every great achievement is built on a foundation of failed attempts, missteps, and moments of doubt. The athletes who break records, the entrepreneurs who revolutionize industries, the artists who create masterpieces, they all share one thing in common: they've failed, often repeatedly. What sets them apart is their willingness to learn from those failures and use them as fuel for their comeback. It's also important to recognize that setbacks are not reflections of your worth or potential. They are simply events, challenges on the road to success. You are not defined by your failures, but by how you rise after them. Each time you get back up, you strengthen your resilience. You build mental and emotional muscles that prepare you for even greater challenges ahead. Setbacks teach you that you are capable of enduring, of adapting, and of overcoming. The lessons that setbacks provide are often more valuable than the immediate outcomes you were chasing. They can teach you patience, humility, and perseverance. They can highlight the importance of preparation, the need for flexibility, or the value of seeking support. Sometimes a setback redirects you toward an even better path, one you wouldn't have discovered otherwise. But you can only see these lessons if you approach the situation with an open mind and a willingness to reflect. Learning from setbacks also requires you to take ownership. Blaming others or external circumstances might provide temporary comfort, but it robs you of the opportunity to grow. When you take responsibility for your role in a setback, you empower yourself to make changes and move forward with greater awareness. Ultimately, setbacks are not the end of the story, they are chapters in it. They challenge you to dig deeper, to rise with renewed strength and wisdom. When you embrace setbacks as lessons, you transform obstacles into opportunities and failure into a foundation for future success. With every fall, you grow closer to the best version of yourself. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your life. They influence your thoughts, shape your attitudes, and either push you forward or hold you back. This is why it's crucial to surround yourself with individuals who inspire growth, challenge you to be better, and support your journey toward becoming the best version of yourself. The right relationships can propel you toward success, while the wrong ones can stagnate your progress or even pull you away from your goals. Growth-minded people bring energy, positivity, and purpose into your life. They encourage you to dream big, set ambitious goals, and take bold action. They see your potential even when you don't, and remind you of it during moments of doubt. These individuals don't shy away from holding you accountable either. They push you to step out of your comfort zone and confront the habits or beliefs that may be holding you back. Their presence challenges you to rise to the occasion, to meet the standards they know you are capable of achieving. Conversely, those who lack a growth mindset can stifle your progress. They might discourage you, not out of malice, but because your ambition highlights their insecurities. Their doubts and fears can seep into your thinking, making you question your abilities or the feasibility of your dreams. These are the people who often say, be realistic, or why take the risk? They're comfortable with the status quo and may unintentionally encourage you to settle for less than you're capable of achieving. While it's not necessary to cut these people out of your life entirely, you must be mindful of how much influence they have over your decisions and mindset. Surrounding yourself with growth means actively seeking out relationships that uplift and empower you. Look for people who share your values, who are striving for their own version of success, and who inspire you with their dedication and resilience. These individuals don't have to be in the same field or share the same goals, but their drive and mindset should resonate with you. They might be mentors, colleagues, friends, or even family members who believe in the power of personal development and the pursuit of excellence. It's also important to recognize that surrounding yourself with growth is a two-way street. Just as you seek to be inspired, you must also strive to inspire others. Be the kind of person who uplifts those around you, who encourages them to aim higher, and who celebrates their victories. Growth thrives in an environment of mutual support and collaboration. Your circle should reflect the person you want to become, not just the person you are today. The right people will challenge you to keep growing, even when it's uncomfortable. They will remind you of your goals when distractions arise and help you navigate the inevitable challenges along the way. When you surround yourself with growth, you create an ecosystem of support and inspiration that makes it easier to stay committed to your vision and achieve the success you deserve. Motivation is a powerful spark. It ignites excitement, drives initial action, and fills you with the energy to pursue your goals. But motivation, as inspiring as it is fleeting. It comes and goes, influenced by your mood, circumstances, or external factors. That's why discipline, the steady, unwavering commitment to your goals, is what truly carries you through the journey of growth and success. Discipline is the engine that keeps you moving forward long after the spark of motivation fades. When you're motivated, everything feels easy. You wake up early, tackle challenges with enthusiasm, and see your goals with crystal clear focus. But what happens when motivation wanes? What happens on the days when you're tired, frustrated, or uninspired? That's where discipline steps in. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings, it relies on habits, consistency, and a deep commitment to your purpose. It's the voice that says, show up anyway, even when you'd rather quit. Discipline is built on routine. It's the act of creating habits that align with your goals, even in the absence of motivation. When you consistently practice these habits, they become second nature. You no longer have to rely on willpower or inspiration to take action. It becomes automatic. Whether it's exercising, working on your craft, or dedicating time to personal growth, discipline turns these actions into a natural part of your daily life. This consistency is what sets successful people apart. They don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect mood. They act, regardless of how they feel. One of the most important lessons discipline teaches is resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable. Motivation often crumbles under pressure, but discipline keeps you grounded. It helps you push through obstacles and stay focused on your goals, even when progress feels slow or setbacks occur. Discipline is the anchor that prevents you from drifting away from your purpose when the waters get rough. It gives you the strength to keep going, knowing that every small step forward is a victory. Discipline also cultivates self-respect. Each time you follow through on your commitments, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted to do what you say you'll do. This builds confidence and reinforces a positive cycle of growth. On the other hand, relying solely on motivation often leads to inconsistency, which can erode your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Discipline, with its steady and reliable nature, strengthens your sense of control and responsibility over your life. Ultimately, discipline is about playing the long game. It's not about instant gratification or quick wins. It's about building a foundation for sustained success. Motivation may light the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. It's the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who give up when the excitement wears off. Discipline is the bridge that carries you from where you are to where you want to be, and it's built one consistent step at a time. With discipline, you don't just dream of success, you work for it every single day. Motivation is a powerful spark. It ignites excitement, drives initial action, and fills you with the energy to pursue your goals. But motivation, as inspiring as it is fleeting. It comes and goes, influenced by your mood, circumstances, or external factors. That's why discipline, the steady, unwavering commitment to your goals, is what truly carries you through the journey of growth and success. Discipline is the engine that keeps you moving forward long after the spark of motivation fades. When you're motivated, everything feels easy. You wake up early, tackle challenges with enthusiasm, and see your goals with crystal clear focus. But what happens when motivation wanes? What happens on the days when you're tired, frustrated, or uninspired? That's where discipline steps in. Discipline doesn't rely on feelings, it relies on habits, consistency, and a deep commitment to your purpose. It's the voice that says, show up anyway, even when you'd rather quit. Discipline is built on routine. It's the act of creating habits that align with your goals, even in the absence of motivation. When you consistently practice these habits, they become second nature. You no longer have to rely on willpower or inspiration to take action. It becomes automatic. Whether it's exercising, working on your craft, or dedicating time to personal growth, discipline turns these actions into a natural part of your daily life. This consistency is what sets successful people apart. They don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect mood. They act regardless of how they feel. One of the most important lessons discipline teaches is resilience. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. Motivation often crumbles under pressure, but discipline keeps you grounded. It helps you push through obstacles and stay focused on your goals, even when progress feels slow or setbacks occur. Discipline is the anchor that prevents you from drifting away from your purpose when the waters get rough. It gives you the strength to keep going, knowing that every small step forward is a victory. Discipline also cultivates self-respect. Each time you follow through on your commitments, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted to do what you say you'll do. This builds confidence and reinforces a positive cycle of growth. On the other hand, relying solely on motivation often leads to inconsistency, which can erode your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. Discipline, with its steady and reliable nature, strengthens your sense of control and responsibility over your life. Ultimately, discipline is about playing the long game. It's not about instant gratification or quick wins. It's about building a foundation for sustained success. Motivation may light the fire, but discipline keeps it burning. It's the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who give up when the excitement wears off. Discipline is the bridge that carries you from where you are to where you want to be, and it's built one consistent step at a time. With discipline, you don't just dream of success, you work for it every single day. Becoming the best version of yourself is not just about personal success or self-fulfillment, it's about the impact you have on others. True greatness isn't measured by what you achieve for yourself, but by how you use your success to inspire and uplift those around you. Giving back along the way transforms your journey from one of self-improvement to one of collective progress. It's about recognizing that your growth creates opportunities to make a difference in the lives of others. When you give back, you create a ripple effect. The lessons you've learned, the challenges you've overcome, and the victories you've earned are all tools you can use to help others navigate their own paths. Sharing your story, your time, or your resources can spark hope in someone who feels stuck or uncertain. Your courage to rise from setbacks can encourage someone else to keep going. Your willingness to extend a helping hand can open doors for someone who never thought they had a chance. Giving back isn't limited to grand gestures or massive acts of philanthropy. It's found in the small, intentional ways you show up for others. It might mean mentoring someone who reminds you of where you once were, offering guidance to a colleague, or simply being a source of encouragement for a friend. These seemingly simple acts of kindness and generosity can have a profound impact. Often, the smallest efforts leave the biggest marks on someone's life. The best version of yourself naturally inspires others because it sets an example of what's possible. When people see you striving for your goals, overcoming adversity, and remaining committed to your values, it lights a path they can follow. Your authenticity and determination remind others that success isn't reserved for the chosen few, it's attainable for anyone willing to work for it. But inspiration alone isn't enough. To uplift others, you must be willing to actively contribute to their growth, offering not just motivation but practical support. Giving back also keeps you grounded. As you climb higher and achieve more, it's easy to lose sight of where you started. Helping others reminds you of your own beginnings, your struggles, and the people who helped you along the way. It fosters gratitude and humility, qualities that not only enrich your character but also strengthen your connection with others. Moreover, giving back is an investment in the future. The people you help today might become the leaders, innovators, or change makers of tomorrow. Your contributions create a legacy that extends far beyond your personal achievements. It ensures that the impact of your journey continues to grow, even after you've reached your own milestones. Ultimately, giving back transforms success into significance. It turns your personal journey into a shared one, where your growth benefits not just yourself but everyone around you. The best version of yourself isn't just a reflection of your own accomplishments, it's a beacon of hope and possibility for others. By giving back, you ensure that your success uplifts others and leaves the world better than you found it. As we come to the conclusion of this journey toward your best self, let's reflect on what we've uncovered and the steps it takes to rise to your full potential. The path is not easy, and it was never meant to be. Transformation requires intention, effort, and an unwavering belief that you are capable of more. But what makes this journey truly remarkable is not just the destination, but who you become along the way and the impact you leave behind. It all begins with vision. Defining your vision is the first and most crucial step. Without it, you're like a ship adrift at sea, carried by the tides of chance. A clear vision sharpens your focus and gives your life direction. It's a constant reminder of who you want to become and why it matters. With vision as your compass, every decision, every step, and every challenge becomes purposeful. But vision alone is not enough. To transform, you must commit to the process. This commitment requires discipline, consistency, and patience. It's about showing up every day, even when the excitement wanes and the results seem distant. It's about choosing progress over perfection and understanding that the small, deliberate actions you take today compound into monumental change over time. The process is where growth happens, and it's where you prove to yourself that you are resilient, capable, and worthy of the life you envision. Along the way, setbacks will test you. They are inevitable, but they are not your enemies. Setbacks are lessons in disguise, offering opportunities to rise stronger and wiser. They teach you to adapt, to persevere, and to find strength you didn't know you had. When you embrace these moments as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, you turn failures into fuel for your success. Equally important are the people you allow into your life. Surround yourself with those who push you forward, who inspire and challenge you to be better. The right circle of influence is like fertile soil for your growth. They will hold you accountable, celebrate your victories, and support you when you falter. At the same time, you must be mindful of those who might hold you back, understanding that their limitations don't have to become yours. Choose relationships that nurture your spirit and align with your vision. Discipline is the anchor that keeps you steady, especially when motivation fades. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is enduring. It's the quiet, relentless force that keeps you moving forward when the initial excitement has worn off. Discipline ensures that your actions align with your values and your goals, even when the journey gets tough. It transforms good intentions into meaningful progress and builds the habits that sustain long-term success. Finally, as you strive for your best self, remember that this journey is not just about you. The greatest version of yourself is one that uplifts and inspires others. Giving back along the way transforms your personal growth into a collective gain. It creates a ripple effect where your actions, your courage, and your generosity empower those around you to pursue their own potential. By sharing your wisdom, offering your support, and extending your hand, you turn your success into significance. This entire journey from defining your vision to giving back is about becoming not just successful, but purposeful. It's about aligning your life with your values, building a legacy of growth, and leaving a positive impact on the world. The road will challenge you, stretch you, and at times test your resolve, but it will also reward you in ways you can't yet imagine. So as you step forward, remember this: you are capable of extraordinary things. The vision is yours to define, the process is yours to commit to, and the setbacks are yours to overcome. Surround yourself with growth, lean into discipline, and give back every step of the way. You have everything you need within you to become your best self. Now it's time to rise, to act, and to make that vision a reality, not just for you, but for everyone whose life you'll touch along the way. So let me leave you with this: you've got everything you need to become everything you're meant to be. The road is waiting, but it won't walk itself. Get up, take that first step, keep stepping. And before you know it, you'll look back and see how far you've come. Now go be great. Thank you.